What's going on, guys? It's Bounty Hunter XVL here. I got my buddy, good buddy, the boy, the good buddy,
My buddy,
my
the
buddy,
good buddy.
the good, the good buddy Rob, and we're here to talk about the Rise of Skywalker.
So was
Dun, dun, dun!
was it originally supposed to come out on Christmas, or did they push it back?
They pushed it back. It says
Or
here.
pushed it?
What I don't understand, I feel like they're done with the movie.
Uh-huh.
I feel like they're completely done, editing it and everything with the scoring of the music and stuff.
Right.
I think everything's put together like they want. Because it said this Christmas. Now, it might mean this Christmas time, but I was thinking December 25th on the dot.
Yeah.
But, it says it's coming out December 20th. I don't know.
I mean, December 20th would make things a little easier.
It would make people easier because people would go see the movie the day of and then want Star Wars toys. So it makes
exactly.
They'd
still have time.
Yeah.
If they wanted to be a shitty parent and be like, "Oh, I didn't get my kids anything. He just saw the Star Wars."
Okay, so we're gonna stop right here with the freeze frame right quick. Go over this frame.
What is going on here?
Okay, so
It looks like Mad Max a little bit.
It's gonna be there's just gonna be a bunch of fucking loonies there, like
Loonies and spiky beetles.
Spiky beetles. I don't know. It looks like some town, like a parade's going on. I mean, there's not much to talk about here. I mean, you got Ray. You got Ray. You got Ray, bro. You got John Boyega.
How many people in Star Wars are actually British, but they speak in an American accent?
I don't know, bro.
Or they're American, but speak in a British accent.
Has that ever happened before?
I'm trying to think. Because you could do
wait.
British to American, but not American to British.
No. Okay. Yeah, I know British to American.
There's a lot of British to American.
Yeah, because Wedge... You know what's weird? Wedge Antilles from A New Hope...
Mm-hmm.
He has an American accent, but then you get to Return of the Jedi, and he kind of has his British accent.
He's a proper Brit,
yeah. You know who his nephew is? Is Ewan McGregor. Yeah,
really?
Ewan McGregor is Wedge Antilles. Well, the actor, I forget his name, but that's his uncle.
Oh, damn.
That's his mother's.
So he had
brother.
an in.
Yeah, he had an in for sure. So let's see what's popping here. You got beautiful Leia. Now this is the scene. This gets my the juices are flowing.
It looks like kind of like a heart shape.
Yeah, but you know what I know?
Dude, they took the Filipino lady's advice. Fight him with love.
Fight him with love. What I don't understand is how is this all the rebel? Is this it? Like, is this gonna be it?
Like, because at the end of The Last Jedi, it looked like there was maybe like 24 people on the Falcon.
no, a dozen.
Because it looked like a.
Because
like
you had Poe.
a small dinner party.
Let's count. You had Leia, Finn, Poe. Droids don't count here.
Okay.
You had Rey, Finn, Poe, Leia, Nia Nub, Wex, who's an X-wing pilot, and like 2 other aliens, and then I'll just throw in 2 other humans, Chewie, and then I'll throw in another human. That's 10. Dude, it was like 10, dude.
At least.
Oh, and then 11, because Leia's little butt buddy, the girl that's always in American Horror Story, the young girl. Do you remember her from The Last Jedi?
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
okay.
The little blonde lady with the bun. Yeah. I gotcha.
Dude, there's Y-Wings. There's
how many ships?
Okay.
With at least one pilot.
You have the blockade runner. You have X-Wings, of course. You have B-Wings from Return of the Jedi.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have Y-Wings and A-Wings. So it's like the whole... But is this like it? Is this like... okay. Like, we'll get onto it in the rest of the video, but like... Is this it? Like imagine Palpatine's hundreds of Star Destroyers that he had. We'll get
but that might be just a vision.
I don't think that's a vision. I think that's legit. I think he has his army in the background. That's where the Sith troopers come into play. I think for the last 20, 30 years, he's been building up this army.
So how long is this movie going to be?
I guarantee you 3 hours. The score for the movie is almost 4 hours. Yeah.
But the songs are like, they only show up for maybe 30 seconds, but they're actually like 10 minutes long.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Because they could put the score in the background, but have it turned down.
I gotcha.
Let's forward this a little bit. Okay, here we go. Holy oh god.
Yeah, that part made me cream my jeans.
I don't think that's a vision. I think that's legit.
Like the way you pause it right now. Have you ever you've listened to Pink Floyd, right?
Yeah.
You ever seen The Wall, like the animated / live action movie?
I don't believe so. No.
What? That it reminds me of that. There's a scene where like the hammers are like goose stepping, and they're all in sync. And it looks like that. That right there.
But, dude, think about it. All after the second Death Star blew up and after the even before the Battle of Jakku, all the Imperials went into the unknown regions.
Mm-hmm.
And think about it. They had control over the whole galaxy.
Mm-hmm.
So they just dipped. The factions that wanted to stay stayed, but, like, they dipped. So what do you think they've been doing for the past 30, 40?
So they've had all this time, 20, 30 years to hit... You know?
Yeah, and then the Sith troopers, I think that's where they come into... I think this is legit. I think it's going to be a 3-way battle. First Order versus, First Order versus Rebels.
And PAL.
And then, yeah.
Do you think First Order is going to align with the Rebels?
Because there's been sources that say Hux is a mole for the Rebels. Because he wants control of his army, but Kylo takes control of everything,
Yeah.
I feel like he's going...
Kylo made Hux his little bitch boy at the end of Last Jedi. I wouldn't be surprised if he held any resentment.
I feel bad.
I don't feel bad. I don't like Hux.
Yeah,
Hux is a little fuck boy.
Okay. This is important. This is important.
He's doing the Battlefront 2 pose.
You know what I feel like happens here? I feel like the Rebels are so depleted and need everything they possibly can to fight that they program C-3PO, not to a different, turn him into a different personality.
Like instant kill mode.
Yeah,
basically.
like Spidey mode, just insta kill, just like, because in the little teaser poster,
it's him holding the bowcaster.
Dude, yeah.
He's just pimping. I feel like he's more effective. Like we saw in Attack of the Clones, he just failed his way to victory.
Die, Jedi dogs. But he's in a droid body,
and he's just like, by happenstance, he wins.
And he survives.
His whole existence is one Freudian slip.
Let's. I don't know. Oh, I don't know what's going on here. Let's go back to this frame. What the fuck is going on here?
I'm not entirely sure because there's no way that's Starkiller base.
I think it's like Death Star technology, like maybe a battering ram, like they had in the Last Jedi.
Oh shit, that's right.
I don't know. Maybe they're trying to find something. I don't know. I don't think they're blowing something up.
Darth Vader's lightsaber.
No. Nah, this isn't Endor.
I really am eager to see the Knights of Ren. The Knights of Ren is like, I really hope they play a bigger part in this movie than they played, because after hearing about them and seeing them in The Force Awakens, like around Kylo and he's just being a bad bitch, and I'm just like, damn, that'd be sick. But I was thinking about this. The Last Jedi subverted expectation in the worst possible way, in that, like, oh, who's Rey? I
don't really give a
who are her
shit.
parents? Oh, she's nobody. Oh, who's Snoke, this mysterious guy, and why is he afraid of Luke Skywalker? Oh, he's dead.
I don't really think Snoke played a big part. You know what I think they'll do? They'll put him in like a comic book series and like explain his backstory.
Yeah, probably.
Dude, Rey throwing her lightsaber through trees and then
she...
calling it back. Fucking Thor in this bitch. Give me Thanos head out.
Give me Thanos.
And then you see the little Jedi training ball. It's right there.
Oh, there he is.
Like Luke. Yeah.
This is a Padawan.
It's a Padawan. Okay, so let's take a look right here. You got Kylo's TIE silencer in the back.
It looks like he's on crate.
How does that look? I don't think that's great. I think that's just a glare from his red lightsaber.
No. The floor, it's cracked.
Yeah, but I feel like it's a snow planet. The same planet that they're going to be dueling on. Because see here, if we go a little forward, see right here?
The high seas.
Wait a second. This has to be the Death Star.
Because you could see in the...
That's a turbo laser.
Oh. So are they in, like, probably the outer wall of the Death Star? Or like, a piece of it?
I want to know, though, is this on Yavin? Or is this Endor? Because Endor has oceans.
It might be on Endor. I don't know. What is the background? It looks like there's like mountains, or that could just
rocks.
be pieces of the Death Star.
Yeah. I don't know. Because all I know is that the Death Star was pretty far from Yavin.
Right.
When it got blown up. I mean, it's still possible, but Endor, it was literally on top of Endor when it exploded.
Right.
And if you play Battlefront 2 in the campaign, when you're at Iden Versio, you experience the Death Star, the second Death Star blown up, and there's just a bunch of wreckage right in orbit. So, I don't know. They're dueling right now. I mean...
He's wearing his cape.
It looks pretty aggressive. It doesn't look...
It doesn't look like they're holding
and
anything
then you get
back.
the Darth Vader and Palp thing. Okay, now this is like the meat and potatoes right here.
All right.
We're gonna okay, hold on. This is like
so
OP. I think this is a vision. I think they're honey dicking.
Yeah,
they're honey dicking on this one.
On the Star Wars website or the George Lucas website, it was said that it's a vision, and then they quickly took it down.
I don't think it's a vision then.
I think it's a vision.
No, but if they were to why would they take it down?
Because they wanted to keep it like a mystery, like, oh, what's going on? But I think it's another one of those classic like Luke Skywalkers. Oh, if you keep on going down this path, you're gonna be bad.
Here's my theory. She's a clone.
Rey.
You remember the wall scene?
A clone?
Had a vision. I feel like Palpatine cloned her and put her all over the galaxy. You know, you got playing.
It's a real Star Killer type thing.
No, but I feel like because this looks like a. She kind of looks CGI rendered here.
It's a real Galen Merrick.
No, but she looks rendered here.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It just looks pretty CGI to me. I don't know. It might be like
it's unfinished, or
I don't think it's unfinished. They wouldn't have put it out if it was unfinished.
True.
She could be.
It doesn't look great. It doesn't look like Rey. It looks kind of like if Rey was a stern housewife, you know.
A stern housewife.
Yeah. She looks like a Vicodin. Might have a little bit of white wine.
A Vicodin.
Does a little bit of accounting, you know, a bit of a dull person.
Does her own taxes, Seems like a reasonable woman.
A reasonable woman, a white blouse, you know, black skirt, knee length, you know.
And then, okay,
and I want to look at like,
but why is this lightsaber like Kylo's?
Dude. I don't know.
This really looks like a vision.
It does. I don't.
But what if it's not? What if it's like a clone of Rey?
If it is, that's pretty sick.
Dude, what if she has to duel like a couple of herself with Kylo? With Kylo. Dude.
Just a bunch of Sith assassins.
Dude, and like her lightsaber looks unstable like Kylo. That's why I do kind of think it's like a dream.
Hold up, go back to where it's like right in front of her face. Oh, it is unstable.
Yeah, like that looks like Kylo's. Oh. Because you know Kylo Ren's lightsaber is the same lightsaber he had as a Jedi when he was training at the temple, but he altered it and made the crystal bleed, but also put those two...
So what's the canon version of making a lightsaber red?
You have to make the crystal bleed.
Okay, because I thought it was like the old one was like you have to pour all your hate and
Yeah, that's how it is. You do have to pour your hate. You have to make it bleed. You have to make it suffer. Mm. But how you get a white lightsaber blade is that you take a bled kyber crystal and you heal it. That's how you get it white, so it glows white, like Ahsoka,
Tan.
like Ahsoka tan. But like this that folded, bruh.
I'm trying to think of
If they sell that, you know how much I'm in. And that's not like a Maul lightsaber. That's not. That's like a staff.
right.
Because Maul's lightsaber was reasonably sized, but look at
hers is
the hilt on that. Like
because she has a lot of training in a staff. Because that's what she's been using.
yeah, look at that. That's why I think this isn't real. Like, I mean, that it is real.
Like, all told, Rey's been using a lightsaber, like, from Force Awakens to Last Jedi to the end of Last Jedi, like, a month.
But she swings her lightsaber like it's a staff.
Right.
Like it's a sharpened staff. Like the way she charges.
Yeah.
Like with Kylo and she goes in like that. I mean, there's a couple of like I don't know. That looks like a Jedi Temple Guard lightsaber, but just longer blades.
Right. It's
a
long,
big ass lightsaber.
It's like 4 feet, but usually they're like 3 feet.
Cause look at that. That looks like 4 lightsabers. That looks like 4 expo markers put together. That looks like 4 expo markers
At least.
put together. At least. Like honestly. I don't know. Dude, what if they put this in the trailer to make you think that, okay, they put it in here, that it's a flashback. What if it's not? What if they're pulling us in? What if...
Because, like, the skeptical side of me is like, it's a fluke.
The reasonable side of me, too, is like, it's a vision. But then there's a little part of me that's like, hold on here. We might be up to something.
Let's hear him out.
Let's hear him out. Like, honestly.
I mean, if that was the case... where Rey becomes like a dark side user and Kylo becomes a light side user, that would be quite the switcheroo, if you ask me.
I think
it's not like Rey's been like all pure light side. She's dabbled in the dark arts.
I noticed this.
She's always been conflicted.
I know this. Well, I realized this when I was watching The Last Jedi the other day when they're in Snoke's when they're in his throne room, and they're fighting the Gamorrean guards. Not the Gamorrean guards. I forget what Praetorian guards. Yeah, sorry. She screams like this one. He takes off his blades, and she's like, ah! Like she screams. What kind of Jedi screams like that?
Yeah.
Like she was raging.
Like,
she was raging.
They're usually pretty like.
They're like.
Hello there.
Ran over 26 people in my 2000 Honda Civic. I did. Quirky I am.
Did I send you the ASMR of Yoda busting a nut?
What?
I found an ASMR video of Yoda jacking off and busting a nut.
I've seen the president assassination thing. Have you seen that?
What?
Where Yoda's trying to become president. He's like... I'm gonna have to edit this out of the video. He's like, 13% of the population black people take up, yet 90% of crime they commit. All Mexicans must go, and he gets shot 3 times. You see him on a podium, and just, the senator's been shot. And he wakes up in the hospital. What happened? Lies a recruiter did. Real people with families, these are.
And then there's another one that's like Yoda robs you in an alley to fuel his ketamine addiction. Oh, man.
Oh my god. Dude. Alright, so we're gonna edit this out. You want to do a Mandalorian breakdown?
Yes.